Welcome to the Showcase Spotlight with my makeup artist, Kirsten. She's here to give y'all the tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. Stay tuned. We got a lot to show y'all. She's going to show y'all all the tricks and tips to this makeup thing we got going on out here these days. You know they tell you, if you ain't beat, you ain't right. So y'all stay tuned and see what we about to do. Kirsten is going to take over now. Y'all listen and learn now. Here we go.
Alright, so the first step, I always use moisturizer first. You just want to make sure you have a nice moist face. Since when your face is smooth, helps your makeup apply better, and it just looks more natural. This is ColourPop Dip Brow Pomade, and the color is black and brown. It's like a very dark.
Just take your time. Once you start learning how to do it, you will definitely get it right. It took me a hard time to do the eyebrows, and that's like one of my big things that I love the most is the eyebrow. So you have to take your time and just do it to your face, to how you want your eyebrows to be.
Now I'm just going to go in with concealer.
So now she's going to use the concealer to shape it so that it looks perfectly to your face. Being a model and putting yourself out there, your makeup is your #1 key. You make sure, invest in good products and keep your products in a safe and organized place.
Spray it with some setting spray. Just want to blend with like little dabbing motions. Don't wipe because it'll wipe the product off. Just dab.
Dab, dab, dab. So you think the sponge is better than the brushes when you're doing your eyebrows?
Yeah, I really love beauty sponges. I use them for everything. You know, some people, different things work better, but for me, and I guess the techniques that I use, the beauty blender is always the way to go. So I'm using an e.l.f. one right now. This isn't the beauty blender brand.
Okay.
Not exactly what this one's called, but it's a very inexpensive but great beauty blender. It's soft, but it's still firm enough where you can like kind of control the motion. But it's soft too, so it really gives you like a nice airy.
I'm more of a brush girl, but I was told that the sponge is better.
You know, it's all a learning curve, and it's all a matter of personal preference. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just what makes you feel the most comfortable.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm going to go in with your foundation. I really like the, this is the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I just think it's like, this is a great inexpensive. It's not all about just matching the color of your skin. You gotta match your undertones as well. Make sure you get under your chin too, because you want it to blend in with the rest of your skin. So the best way to do that is blend out towards your neck as well.
Well, when I do my makeup, I basically do my neck also. So what do you think about that?
You know, I don't generally do my neck, but for some people, like if you have skin discoloration or whatever, you don't have even skin tone all over, that's definitely a great way to combat that issue.
Okay.
I usually just do it under the chin, a little bit towards the neck too.
Okay.
So the next step, I use the brush for this. It's to apply the highlight. I use the brush just to mark out the areas that I'm going to highlight, and then I blend it in with the beauty blender.
Okay. So the beauty blender is your friend.
The beauty blender is my best friend.
Okay.
It's my favorite makeup tool.
Wonderful. So now we're just even out the whole skin with the foundation. I can't see y'all, but I'm sure it looks wonderful.
Concealer. concealer just to get a good highlight.
Okay.
Get
Highlight is the key.
I'm all about the contour.
Okay. It shows the framing of your face.
Exactly. It helps bring out the areas that you want to pop, so your cheekbones, your nose, right under your eye. And it enhances the way the shadows play on your face.
So you're more into a cream.
Yes, I love cream products. I use a powder to set everything in place, but I always start with the cream.
Okay. The internet is your friend. YouTube, Google, use those tools. They will show you a lot of information on different type of products, how to apply the products, how to use the products. It takes time, but you have to put your time into it.
Always moisten your beauty blender helps it better. And do the same dabbing motion.
Blend, guys.
Right, you can never blend it.
Always remember to blend it out.
And once we do this, we're going to go and do the same thing with the contour shades. So that's the darker shades that just play with the shadows.
Now we're doing contouring. I fell in love with makeup. It took me a while to start wearing makeup. My kids taught me how to do it. They bought my first products and told me, just try it, Ma, just try it. And once I did it, I fell in love. So I want to be able to show all my viewers how to do the right face. Everyone does it different. Everyone does what they do differently. But you have to work with what works for you.
Right. So now I'm just going in with a dark shade. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. So this is a product that's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it. Because you can use this palette for a long time. And it's just like really high quality, creamy, wonderful shades. They just blend really nicely.
So even when you're doing the highlight and the contour, and you're doing, once you do the powder to set, it's okay to put it all over everything that you've done, or just the part like where you do the concealer and the foundation, or do it all over?
So I do generally more in the areas where there's highlight, but I do put some all over because it just reduces some shine. So a little goes a long way with setting powder. So when I put it on, I always like tap the brush out because the brush picks up a lot, but you don't need too much. This one actually has a tone to it because you've got pretty dark skin. So this is like a medium brown setting powder. It's CoverGirl, and it's just so. Sometimes if you use a setting powder with a really light shade, it can do the same, have the same effect of like making you look ghostly, you know.
Mm.
Sometimes they say they're translucent and they're not really. So you want to make sure if you're going to use a powder that's light or translucent, like test it out and make sure that it actually is, because in person it may not be that detrimental, but if it's like lighter than your skin tone, it'll definitely show up in photos.
Okay.
So you just want to make sure. You know, sometimes you see pictures of people and they look a little white.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because something they're using. And I'm going to go back with this sponge and just tap a little more under your eyes and on your cheekbones. Just see that. And we're just going to let that hang out for a second.
Is that calling baking?
Yes, we're baking.
Okay. So as y'all can see, I have my pin curls in. I just wanted so I can do the whole look after, so it looks beautiful. Y'all can see the whole finished product. Y'all getting me? Y'all getting me? It's alright though, just for y'all. Do anything for my fans. Plus size to thrive. Make sure y'all watch out. So you always start with the top of the lid first?
Yes, so I do the crease and the underneath your brow, and your lid is actually the last thing that I'll do.
Okay.
Because that's usually the brightest color.
Okay.
So you want to get everything else in place first and then overlay your lid on top.
Okay.
Next I'm going to go in. So ColourPop is like my favorite brand, my favorite makeup brand, because they're really affordable and also really good quality stuff. So now I'm using their color Stay Golden. It's a red pressed powder shadow. It's like a beautiful red. So I'm just kind of like brushing this all over. Circular motion. Kind of matches your hair actually.
Mm-hmm. So what are your 3 tips that you think that a person who uses and like to use makeup, what are the 3 tips that they should have? It could be things that they should have, or a style that they should use. What do you think?
Let's see. Well, the biggest tip that I would say, especially with eyeshadow, is like you really, sometimes you want to pull off looks, but if you're not using the right brushes to apply the shadow, it's never going to work the way you want it to. So definitely like get to know the different kind of brushes there are and use the right brush. That's my second tip is don't be afraid to try things, you know, like it's gonna be, might not come out right the first time, but keep at it. You never know what will look good. So now I'm just building some more color. This is like a really nice purpley pink shade. Also ColourPop is 143. So this isn't a palette that they sell. I just bought like an empty palette and I'm kind of building the colors that I like.
They have like the magnet, right?
Yeah, so they're just individual pans and you can just pop them, which is great. And each one of these pans is only $4. Okay. So, and it works like a much more expensive palette. So that's why I really love it.
So like I was saying earlier, y'all, I'm a big eye girl. I'm more focused on my eyes when I'm doing my makeup, but I'm not very good at the eyeshadow thing. So, like she said, you have to keep trying. Just do it. You never know how it will come out. If you don't try, you won't know.
Exactly. This is a really dark, glittery purple, also from ColourPop. So this is a different kind of shadow. It's a Super Shock shadow. It's much creamier. These colors are beautiful.
Dance party. She had to pick dance party. She must felt my energy when she walked through the door. Because that's 100% me.
You like to
Dance party. Oh, yes. I love to have a good time.
So now we're just going to go back with the concealer just to really map out your lid properly.
So what are you doing?
So I'm just putting concealer on your eyelid. So that way when you put like the bright shimmery shadow, it really pops. Everything in makeup pretty much always works better when you have like a wet
surface to work with.
Exact. Helps the materials move better on the surface than if it's dry.
And remember, ladies, take your time. Just take your time. Do your makeup properly. It's better if you take your time because you do not want to go outside looking crazy. Just take your time. Blend, blend, blend is the key.
So now I'm just tapping on, this color is called Asphyxia. It's like a lilac purple.
So basically when you're doing the eyeshadow, you're layering.
Exactly. Always want to be building your color. So you use like a denser brush for this so that the color really stands out, and you just apply with tapping motions. And this color is called Speed. It's another Sephora one.
These names, we got Dance Party and we got Speed. Look, listen. Let me tell y'all something about me, right? I love the Dance Party and I love the Speed. She's like picking me out, y'all.
This one you like too. So this is another ColourPop pressed shadow first, and then I'll blend it out with a blending brush. Put some of that on your lid too. So I like to use a highlight color that's very similar to the color scheme that you already have on.
Okay.
Because you want it to stand out, but you don't want it to look out of place. So blending brushes are like fluffy, really nice fluffy brushes, and you just use like small back and forth movements and just blend everything out. I use pretty much all e.l.f. brushes because they're very good quality brushes and they're not very expensive. So now I'm just brushing off your setting powder with that kabuki brush. This is another one of my favorite tools because it's just so soft. It feels so nice on your face. And it just gives you a good finish. So I clean my brushes after every face that I do.
At one time, I used to only just go and get my lashes done. Maybe it was laziness of not trying to learn how to do them. But for the last couple of weeks, I've been taking out time to learn how to do the lash strips. And so far, I've been doing great, and I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Because it brings out everything. Your lashes brings out your whole face. So lashes are very important. I already know y'all know this, guys. There's no right way of doing them.
Exactly.
You just make them perfect for you. That's all you can do.
When you put the lash glue on, you have to let it sit for like 30 seconds so it dries out a little bit. You want it to be like tacky.
Plenty of time I've done it and the lashes will be on my cheeks. Because if you don't let it dry, they're gonna do nothing but keep sliding and sliding. So you have to let them dry so it can stick to your skin and your lashes. Take your time. This doing lashes will make you have to take your time. Because it won't work if you're trying to rush and do them and hurry up. It's not gonna work right. So just take your time and get it right, because the outcome will be much better. Best tip of putting on eyelashes. I was told to close your eyes.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I always close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, once you pop it on, like you can still move it around. Like,
Mhm.
don't be afraid if you don't get it like perfectly placed the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And don't like panic, because that I used to do that too, and that
Mhm.
makes it worse. Just like really take your time. And tweezers are your friend. Don't worry, you're not gonna poke your eye out. Well, you might poke your eye, but it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. But if you take your time, you will be alright. And it bonds the glue to the eyelash. Sometimes you may have to start over.
And that is okay.
It's okay. That's why you take your time to do it right. Can't be going out here looking crazy, ladies.
Exactly.
So y'all make sure to take your time. If you have to do it over, it's okay. Before you know it, you will be a pro. And like she said, she do makeup, and sometimes it doesn't work for her. So don't be so hard on yourself. Just take your time.
Exactly.
This is a trick I've never done.
The under the eye.
Yes. I always do the eyeliner. What are you thinking about that? The eyeliner over the shadow? Or it depends on what look you're going for.
You know, I think it depends on the look that you're going for and your own personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
I just really like how it kind of like brings the whole look together when you got this.
I'm gonna level my eyes down. Yeah, and I haven't even seen it yet, so y'all can imagine. I already know it looks beautiful.
So this is the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. This is another thing that I think it's worth it to like spend your money on. Just your highlight.
More shimmer.
Exactly.
You can't be scared of your makeups, ladies. I was always scared of trying different colors and love shimmer, y'all.
Yeah, me too. So this, I'm first putting on some, this is Spectra. It's like a purplish pink.
I think I was more scared of because I didn't really know how to blend them. It was like, pow, a red hair, pow, a blue hair. So when you learn how to blend it and put it together, that's when it looks beautiful.
And you use a fan brush for the highlighter. That's my favorite way to apply. And you just use like little like back and forth motions.
Y'all don't even understand how I'm feeling right now.
Put some over your lip. Lighter highlighting out those cheek.
Y'all don't even understand how I'm feeling right now. Ladies, I know y'all stuck on doing your own makeup, but y'all have to feel the feeling of getting your makeup done. Pamper yourself, ladies. Pamper yourself. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all nothing but face, so. Pins out so we can put this all together.
So this is burgundy. This is Anastasia also. I think it's called Sad Girl.
Oh.
Don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I know, not as fun as the others, but it's a beautiful, sparkly burgundy shade. So we're just gonna put that on. That's a big one.
So what do you feel about lining the lips?
I like to just use lipstick to line my lips. Sometimes I use lip liner, but I'm all about just like doing ombre lipstick. So I'll use a dark color for the outer lip, and then I fill in. So the last step is finishing spray. This just helps keep everything that we just did in place. So you give it a twist.
Yes, I'm gonna look and see the finished products. Oh wow. Wow. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Something I've never done. The eyebrows are wonderful. They look just like my eyebrows. Wow. I love the lip. I love the
There
highlight.
you have it.
A beautiful glam face. I love it. Yeah. Make sure y'all look for Kirsten. I will have all our information in the credits. So make sure y'all look her up and get her to come and do this beautiful face for y'all. For birthdays, graduations, weddings. She did a very wonderful job, very professional. So y'all make sure y'all check the credits, guys. I'm going to show y'all and tell y'all everything she's doing. I want to thank her so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome her to the plus size era. We are here to stay. Ladies and women empowerment. So y'all stay tuned. And I thank y'all. Make sure y'all check out this face. I'm going to set some pictures up for y'all, alright? Thank y'all and I love y'all. Tune in for next week's Plus Size to Thrive. I love y'all.